What song would you choose to sum up our time working together?
Well, I choose Xanadu, obviously.
You can sing it. I'm just the backup dancer. Very Last of Us. Theme song.
On that note.
All right.
These are all the questions that I submitted.
I didn't put a single question. Nobody asked me for questions.
Oh, my hand. Do you sing in the shower? What's your go-to song?
You know, I make up a song. It's just like a string of bad words. Remember when I was telling you?
Me. I remember you saying like the apartments that you like stayed in during season 1. The big empty space. You just like had to make noise all the time. You'd walk around just screaming bad words just to entertain yourself. Now that I live alone, I've started doing that.
It helps.
It just happens.
Isn't it great? Would we have been friends in school?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you? You had to think about it. Come on, let's get like.
Let's get into this.
What were the thoughts that just flickered?
So I think that I would have found you scary because you're like really cool and really.
I thought I was obnoxious.
No, not obnoxious.
Well, okay. I would tell you that I got in trouble a lot.
That's cool.
I didn't always deserve it. And so I think 2 things could have happened. You would have known when it wasn't fair and empathetic and like stood up for me.
I do have a strong sense of justice.
But then also you'd be like, if I hang out with him, I'll get in trouble.
What were you getting in trouble for?
Oh, Jesus.
Have we met each other's families?
We have.
Yeah, quite a lot of my family.
Yeah, I met your entire family. But I came out to see everyone and then we had that amazing day.
Yeah, it was really fun. I've met both of your sisters.
But you haven't met Nico, have you?
No. And I haven't met...
My dad.
Your dad.
Let's face them.
Every time I was there, I feel like every time I'd come into the tent, you were on call with me.
Oh, come on, don't exaggerate.
You're so popular.
I look like...
You always do that face as well when you start the FaceTime call. You do a little...
Because I can't see. Oh. Hola, papá. Aquí está Bella. Estamos revisando nuestra experiencia haciendo la primera temporada de The Last of Us. My father will dispute this fact and say that I don't call enough.
Are you a better donor than Pedro's son?
Anyway, that's a wrap. Ciao, un beso.
Ciao. Nice to see you. Well, that worked out.
Next.
Next question. I mean, do we have nicknames for each other? What are they?
We do.
You said that out loud?
It almost came out on the carpet.
Am I allowed to say what yours is?
No.
You did, I
Did
remember.
it just come out here? We are putas.
We are putas.
To say it correctly, it would be putas. For us, it's putas.
Puda? Yeah.
You're a puta, I'm a puta. We're all putas at the end of the day.
I literally pick up the phone like, Puda.
You text me every once in a while, what are you doing, you little puta?
Yeah, exactly.
Was our dynamic on set during season 2 different to season 1?
Yes, because we were so shy in getting to know each other season 1.
Yeah.
And then season 2, we had none of that. We were coming in as putas.
Yeah.
And so there was no, like, shyness.
Yeah.
Who makes who laugh more on set? We've thought about this before.
Yeah, because you say that I...
Are you joking? You are awful.
Bells.
You should see you from my eye.
You!
Always break because of you, because you're funny. I know what your mouth looks like when you're like trying not to laugh. And when you're angry, your mouth, it's like the same thing sort of happens, trying not to laugh.
What happens?
Which then, it's like, I can't do it.
Because I'll tell you what I hear. When you're off camera, in some instances when I feel there's danger, and then I'll hear, I wish I could do it. I can't even get the pitch in my throat. It's like a... That's it. That's it. What was your last day of filming like?
It was actually really fun last week. It was really cool. I had a good last day. What was your last day like this season? Oh, I remember it.
Do you remember?
It was a big deal.
Highly emotional.
Yeah.
One of the biggest raps I've ever had.
There was a whole film crew
all
there.
of you. There was an entire crew.
It felt different. It wasn't just like a last day, like, see you next time. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
I really struggled with that.
Yeah, it was tough. I didn't expect everyone to kind of gather around. It might be so fucking.
It was really sad, actually.
You killed me. I didn't expect you to do that to me.
On the day?
When we said goodbye,
Yeah.
it was incredibly emotional.
It really was.
And I think I was maybe I was in denial about it because I was like, this is much too like sad to process. There's no time to kind of like process how sad this is. You know what I mean? And then you guys were like, we're fucking processing it. And I was like, oh my God.
We were all in tears.
We crossed over into an emotional, let's stay there. Okay, what do you think Ellie wished she could have said to Joel before he died?
You little bitch. No, I guess that Ellie wished she said I love you to Joel. I don't think those like words were ever really brought up together. Like they're just, I don't know, quite repressed. And really like father like daughter.
Exactly. What song would you choose to sum up our time working together?
Well, I choose Xanadu, obviously. I got you a record of it.
I know. You can sing it. I'm just the backup dancer. We call it Xanadu. See you, everybody.